Did you know your dog has watched you order the same pizza 47 times and still holds out hope you'll surprise them? He sees you open the app. His ears go up. You scroll past sushi, past Thai, past that Greek place you bookmarked 6 months ago and will never, ever click. He watches your thumb slow down on the burger section. His head tilts. Maybe this is the night. You close the app. He blinks. You open it again. He has seen this before. He knows what this is. This is the ritual, the performance, the sacred lie you tell yourself that you are a person with range and options and an adventurous spirit. You are not. You tap the pizza place, the usual size, the usual toppings. You don't even read the menu. Your thumb already knows the way. He exhales, long and slow. Not sad exactly, just a dog who has accepted the truth that took you 45 minutes to arrive at. Same pizza, every time, and somehow you act surprised. Did you know a single geologist faked the biggest gold discovery in history and then vanished from a helicopter over a jungle? In 1993, a small Canadian company called Bre-X reported a gold deposit in Borneo so massive it would have been the largest ever found. The stock exploded. Investors poured in billions. Everyone wanted a piece, but the samples were fake. A geologist named Michael de Guzman had been shaving gold from jewelry and stuffing it into the drill cores by hand. Every single one. When outside auditors finally moved in to verify the site, de Guzman was flown out by helicopter. He never landed. His body was found in the jungle 4 days later. The official story was a jump. But the body had injuries that did not match a fall from that height, and the face was barely recognizable. $6 billion in stock value disappeared within weeks. 3 decades later, nobody has been charged. Nobody has confessed. And some people still believe Michael de Guzman is alive somewhere. The gold was fake. The death might have been too. Did you know there is a specific kind of despair that has no name, but everyone knows exactly what it feels like? It starts with a phone call. Your estimated wait time is 22 minutes. You wait 22 minutes. Thank you for holding. Let me transfer you to the right department. The hold music comes back. A different song. Worse. Hi, can I get your account number? You give the account number. You gave it 11 minutes ago. Okay, so what I'm going to do is transfer you to billing. No. The line goes quiet. Then a dial tone. Then nothing. You stare at the wall. You feel nothing. You are nothing. You are a person who has been on hold for 40 minutes about a $9 charge, and you have achieved a kind of emptiness that monks spend decades trying to reach. You call back. Thank you for calling. Your estimated wait time is 22 minutes. You already knew. You knew. Did you know one criminal network has stolen over $500 million in jewelry and no single arrest has ever slowed them down? They're called the Pink Panthers. Since the late 1990s, this loose group of thieves from the former Yugoslavia has hit over 370 jewelry stores across 35 countries. And they keep going. Members have broken out of maximum security prisons in multiple countries and gone straight back to work. Interpol has tracked them for 3 decades. Dozens have been arrested and convicted. It doesn't matter. Here's why. The Pink Panthers aren't really an organization. There's no boss to catch, no headquarters to raid. What they share is a method. Careful reconnaissance, stolen identities, escape routes that look impossible until they happen. Each crew operates on its own. So when one goes down, the others keep moving. Law enforcement built their entire strategy around finding the top of the chain. But there is no top. The Panthers didn't beat Interpol with better weapons. They beat them with a better structure. Did you know 8 men stole $50 million worth of diamonds from a busy airport and were back in their cars before anyone even called the police? February 2013, Brussels Airport. A Swiss plane sits on the tarmac, loaded and ready to depart. 2 vehicles pull up, both marked as police cars. 8 men step out in full uniform, calm and unhurried. They had already cut through the perimeter fence. They knew exactly which plane, exactly which cargo hold, exactly which 120 packages to grab. No shouting, no weapons fired, no one touched. They moved through the tarmac like they owned it, loaded the diamonds, and drove back out the same hole they came in. Start to finish, under 10 minutes. Investigators arrived to find almost nothing. No fingerprints, no shell casings, no witnesses who could describe a single face. The whole operation looked less like a robbery and more like a scheduled pickup. That is what happens when criminals spend more time planning than executing. The crime itself becomes the easy part. Did you know a man pretended to be a Rockefeller for years and nobody checked? Christian Gerhardt's reader came from Germany in the 1970s with nothing but nerve. Over the next 3 decades, he cycled through fake names, fake jobs, and fake lives across the entire country. By the time he landed in Boston, he was Clark Rockefeller. Charming, wealthy, completely invented. Nobody questioned it. Then in 2008, he kidnapped his own daughter during a custody visit and vanished. The manhunt that followed finally put his fingerprints into the right database. And that's when investigators in California got a hit. Back in 1985, a young couple named John and Linda Sohus disappeared from their San Marino home. They had been renting a room to a quiet German border. Their remains were found buried in the backyard in 1994. The case sat cold for 14 years. The thread that connected everything was almost embarrassingly simple. One fingerprint, one database search. A man who fooled an entire country for 30 years was undone by something he touched in 1985. Did you know the movie The Wolf of Wall Street was partly funded by stolen government money? Joe Low was a young Malaysian businessman with no official title and no real job, but somehow he was throwing parties on super yachts, buying Picasso paintings, and dropping millions in Las Vegas casinos. The money came from a Malaysian government fund called 1MDB. It was supposed to build schools and hospitals. Instead, Low and his network drained $4.5 billion out of it. Goldman Sachs helped move the money. Their executives later went to prison. The Malaysian Prime Minister personally approved the deals. He was eventually convicted. Low used the stolen cash to co-produce The Wolf of Wall Street, a movie literally about financial fraud. Leonardo DiCaprio later had to hand back his gift bags because they were bought with stolen funds. Goldman paid $3 billion in fines. Malaysia's people were left with the debt. And Joe Low? He's still out there, a fugitive, somewhere, living off money that was never his. Did you know the average group chat sends 47 messages to plan something that takes 3 words to say? It is 1 in the morning. You are finally asleep. Then it starts. Ding. Your head comes up. You check. Nothing important. You go back down. Ding. Up again. Still nothing. Just Kevin typing. Kevin is always typing. Down. Ding, ding. Now your whole body is involved. You are sitting up. You are staring at the screen. You are watching 3 people argue about what time to arrive somewhere when the answer is simply just pick a time. Down again. Eyes closed. Almost there. Ding. A meme. Someone sent a meme. At 1 in the morning. Into a conversation that started because someone asked if anyone wanted tacos. The answer was yes. The answer was always yes. That is all this needed to be. But here you are. Head up. Head down. Head up again. Running on 0 sleep and pure disbelief. This dog gets it. This dog has always gotten it.